When a child's world shatters, silence can be deafening. David watched Sam struggle, lost in the quiet void left by Max. How do you mend a broken heart when words fail? This story explores the power of presence, the journey through grief, and how shared silence can become the loudest affirmation of love. Discover how to truly be there for someone in their darkest hour. David stood in the doorway, his heart heavy. Before him, an empty space marked where Max's bed used to be. Sam sat silently, staring at the spot, his usual sparkle gone. David tried to sound cheerful, but his words felt hollow. He suggested ice cream, puppies, anything to break through Sam's silence, but Sam only shook his head, a tiny movement that crushed David's hope. Panic tightened David's chest. He felt helpless, unsure of what to do. All the advice seemed useless as Sam sank deeper into his silence. David sat down beside Sam, not trying to fix things, just to be there. They shared the silence, heavy and real, their eyes drawn to the empty spot. "I miss him too," David whispered, his voice barely audible. "The house feels too quiet now." Something shifted as Sam slid off the bed, a tear escaping down his cheek. He always used to snore, Sam said, breaking the dam of his silence. David wrapped his arm around Sam, pulling him close. They sat together, not rushing, just existing in the shared space of loss. Two hearts mourned the absence of a furry friend who had filled their days with joy and comfort. David realized his job wasn't to take away Sam's pain, but to be present, to share the weight of grief alongside his son. He allowed the sadness to live in the room just as Max's memory would. Together, they sat in the quiet company of missing, learning that sometimes the most healing thing you can do is simply to be there. That the space left behind isn't empty at all, but filled with a love that still remains. And for David, that was enough. The next day, David and Sam went for a walk in the park, a place Max had loved. They remembered the joy Max had brought them, his playful antics and unconditional love. They shared stories of Max laughing and crying together, allowing themselves to feel the full range of their emotions. In the park, they met other families who had also experienced loss, finding comfort in shared experiences. They learned that grief is a journey, not a destination, and that it's okay to feel sad, angry, or confused. As the days passed, Sam started to talk more about Max, sharing his favourite memories and funny stories. They created a scrapbook filled with photos of Max, a way to keep his memory alive. David and Sam learned to cope with their grief, finding strength in each other and in the memories of their beloved dog. The empty space on the rug remained, but it was no longer a symbol of loss, but a reminder of love. One evening, Sam asked David if they could get another dog someday. David smiled, knowing that Max would always be in their hearts, but that there was room for new love too. He wrapped his arm around Sam, grateful for their bond and the healing power of love. They knew that Max would never be forgotten, and that his love would always be with them. And in their hearts they felt Max's love, a silent, comforting presence that would always guide them.